Runga Point, quiet, scenic, off-grid camping at its best. The sounds of the ocean, crocodiles, morning beach walks, wild horses and crabs. Yep, we finally caught our first Cape York mud crab.
We'll fast forward this part as this was the first time tying a crab and we had no clue what we were doing. Was quite surprised we even caught one. We come unprepared, which explains the paracord, but hey, we got there in the end.
Tucked away in the remote bushlands and beaches of Cape York Peninsula are the silent remains of the World War II aircraft wreckages. They tell powerful stories of survival, sacrifice, and the history lost in time. These wrecks are a visual reminder of how close the war came to Australia's doorstep. The DC-3 aircraft was en route to New Guinea. It departed Brisbane at 8:39 p.m. on the 4th of May 1945 and crashed here at 5:18 a.m. on the 5th of May. They have this memorial as unfortunately there were no survivors.
Sasha Wharf, also known as the gateway to the Torres Strait. We stopped in to have a look.
Five Beaches Loop Track, or also known as Five Beaches Drive. It is a mix of rugged coastal sand driving, secluded beaches, rocky headlands, rainforest sections, and some inland tracks. We were shocked to see the amount of rubbish lining the beaches that have washed up on shore from overseas.
After spending a few hours driving the Five Beaches track, we headed back to the tip for an afternoon fish. We took the lower beachside track this time. After a few flicks, we managed to get a black spot cod.
We made our way back to camp, not before stopping to meet some of the friendly locals. There's nothing quite like catching your own food and cooking it right there on the sand with the ocean in view.
We cleaned the crab and gave it a wash in some salt water. We started with a big pot of water, some salt, some garlic, and a bit of sriracha. Gave it a stir, pop the lid on, and bring it to the boil. Drop the crab in, lid on, and wait. Then place it in cold water once it's done and let it cool. Then we dig in.
No plates, no rush. Just the sound of waves, the taste of the ocean, and that unbeatable feeling of eating what you caught, cooked right where it came from. As we sat and watched the sun go down, we reflected on what our favourite moments of Cape York were. There's something magical about a road trip that takes you all the way to the tip of Australia, and even more so when you do it as a family. From the moment we left the tar behind, we felt like we were heading somewhere truly special. The red dust, corrugations, river crossings, making new friends, endless laughs. Reaching the tip, standing at that famous sign, was a moment we'll never forget. Not just because of the location, but because we did it together. No screens, no schedules, just time, space, and connection. Cape York gave us more than just incredible views and wild adventures. It gave us memories, the kind we'll carry long after the dust washes off and the photos fade. Here's to family, the open road, and going all the way to the top together.